Okay, let's get down to it. So we're going to take a look at Z-Modellbau 3104. Picked up this little unit on eBay. Another Spring Street memory find. It was advertised as having running issues and obviously needs a little TLC. As we can see here, it's missing the sideboard and the rail. You can also see where it looks like it was pried apart. Maybe a little excessive force was applied at the back, but I think ultimately these things are joined at the side. There's one little black strip here. I have the other little black strip. I think those are just sort of bonding agents to hold this intricate little brass shell onto the motor unit. So this was the thing I was actually the most worried about. It was listed as having running issues or some sort of driving issues. I gave it a thorough wheel cleaning. One really nice note about this little unit is it has both of the spring steel Markland style couplers intact. The front one looked like it had a little hairline fracture. I went ahead and applied a bonding agent I use. I've gotten hooked on this product. It comes in a number of colors, but as you can see, this one's black, so it works perfect for this application. Just a tiny drop of first some super glue to coat it, and then a touch of that agent, which is sort of like a rubbery cement, just to keep it on there, just in case. Not planning on using that front coupler, not really even planning on using the rear coupler, but we'll see. I might pull one car with it from time to time, but this has got to be the smallest coreless motor I've ever seen. It has a little stamp on the end of it, K011. I tried looking it up to see if there's anything out there in the small coreless electric motor realm that I could potentially get as a replacement if this ever goes south, or if another one ever goes south. Couldn't find it, but I can probably just measure the units of this, the width and dimensions and whatnot, and find something online. There's got to be a ton of these available. Yeah, but as you can see, all brass, or I should say mostly brass. Another really amazing little detail of this guy is and it's very hard to see, but there is, looks like a little brass housing that the main propulsion shaft goes through. I don't know if it has a ball bearing in it or not. I don't know if there's a bearing in the back housing either. I don't know what's up in here. I'm assuming this is just some kind of pinion gear on the motor that goes down to another gear on the main drive shaft. Probably just keep it simple, but yeah. So when I got it, it was like this in two pieces. I didn't have to worry about prying it apart, which would have totally stressed me out. Probably stressed out the guy who did this, but he managed to get it apart without too much hassle. I don't know if the running board was broken off as a result of getting it apart, or if that was already off and then he decided to investigate maybe other running issues, but the workmanship of this is just amazing. Luckily, I was able to do a color match. These Vallejo model builder colors, I've been using them on other things, and this one seems to be pretty perfect. I just tested it on a little piece of wire earlier, and I think I'm in business. This at least isn't a hard color to match. The running board, however, seems to be kind of a, it's hard to see in this light, but kind of a brownish color. That might be more of a trick, but I'm sure I can come up with a brown that will work. But yeah, amazing craftsmanship. Look at the little rivets. And then whatever this blank is in here over the front drive gear. But yeah, I don't think you could have gone too much larger on this motor. But yeah, I gave this thing a very thorough wheel cleaning and contact cleaning, and that seemed to bring it to life. So pretty happy with that. Runs like a champ now. I am super curious to see what's inside this little gearbox. It looks like it might have been a part before. It seems like Dr. Scheib put a bit of black paint or some substance over the screw heads, the one that holds that little transmission block in place. Doesn't look like it was ever taken off, but these two on the rear housing, looks like somebody's been in this before, so I don't know. I think I'll take a look. Why not? Let's see what's in there. We are used to dealing with some pretty small screws from Marklin, but these take the cake. I think I'm going to need a little jeweler's screwdriver to get at this one. Teeny tiny. All right, let's see what's in here. Ooh, here it comes, coming off. Oh boy. That is small. Wow. Looks like the look at that transmission case. One small brass gear right on the shaft. We have 1, 2, 3, 2 other idlers to get down to the main drive shaft. Pretty amazing. I'm going to get this gear out of the way so I can properly get this thing back together.